for my father. Anyway, he just retired this year, so that's done with. Anyway, I've been taking the martial art of Aikido since high school. When I was a student at SU, still practicing, and now 28 years later, I'm still practicing the same art. We're from Aikido Central New York, and Aikido is a martial art that was developed in Japan by Morihei Ueshiba. He was a renowned martial artist who, throughout his travels and studies, realized that the true martial arts are not to defeat others, but to defeat oneself. And how we do this, Aikido translates to the way of harmony, and the techniques that we practice are defensive techniques that enable us to disarm or disable an attacker in a peaceful and productive way. So it's easy to learn how to hit someone. It's hard to learn how to not hit someone back and end up in a better situation. So we can start our practice, and this is, we usually have mats, a little warm-up before class, but we're just going to kind of wing it on this nice hard floor. So let's start, who's going first here. So they're going to demonstrate some of the techniques, and I'll kind of narrate along the way. So who is going first? Utilize grabs, wrist locks, and extension of motion to enable, pin attackers. Obviously, we're going at a slower pace to demonstrate how things work here and make it clear. There's a lot of circular motion that's used, which extends an attack and enables you to move in such a way that the attack is nullified. We also learn along the way how to fall, roll properly, and use the ground as our friend. This is very useful in Syracuse, where you fall on the ice and you can fall properly. Hey, that was David Damani. Thank you very much. Now, an equal part of striking someone is learning how to fall and help the person develop their attacks properly. So we learn how to punch, kick, strike, etc. in order to learn how to defend against it better. We also learn how to blend with each other. So in honesty, when you're getting thrown on the ground, it actually feels good and feels very calming to you, as well as doing the move. And although some of the moves look, almost fake in the way that they work, when you actually practice them, it's a very effective martial art. When we practice Aikido, we practice repetitive motions over and over again, and using those repetitive motions, we end up being able to blend with any direction that an attacker may come at you. Aikido emphasizes good posture and blending with an opponent, and you're always something called centered, where you work with your center of gravity in order to effectively throw an attacker. Aikido can be practiced by men, women of any size, any age, kids in general, older people too. Some of the throws are similar to judo throws, but a lot of it is it's a unique martial art in the way that the blending occurs. It utilizes a multiple use of weapons and defenses against weapons attacks. We use swords, knives, and sticks. Boken and Joe. By repetitive practice, it creates a sense of fitness, well-being, and awareness. And one aspect of Aikido that's emphasized is mind-body harmony, being in harmony with your opponent and with your surroundings. Aikido of Central New York has been around since 1970, and the classes are taught by Yosef Mentor, who's a 6th degree black belt. There's a lot of students that have practice started there, and this practice is very fun. The whole emphasis is to develop well-being and create a sense of harmony. And we're always accepting new students. If you're interested, you can talk to one of us after, or just look us up in the phone book. We also use, besides knives, sticks, and weapons, there's multiple attacks. Any questions? I think we've used up our 10-minute allotment. You can go, you want more? More stuff? So there's one person clapping. Is that good or bad? Okay, so I can try to do something.